Yo, Elliot! Got this question from Flying Monkey Squad. He wants to know about personal trainer certifications, specifically the ISSA. He wants to know, is it a good certification to go after because he loves fitness, he's thinking about becoming a personal trainer, he's searching for different things, and he's found this. He just wants a professional opinion about it. So the very first thing I'd like to share with you is that the ISSA was my very first certification. When I was graduating from St. John's University, I knew right away, I knew what I was going to be doing. I was like, I'm going to be a trainer. I'm going to train athletes, I'm going to train people, I'm going to be a personal trainer and a coach. So I decided to go online, and back then, like 1999, the internet wasn't like it is right now. So I found a few certifications, but the one that I chose because it would allow me to continue in school and take the test at home was the ISSA. And I got it, and it was good. The thing is that back then we had VHS. It came with these VHS tapes. And on the tapes was a guy, a little squatty guy, a lot of muscle, but he looked a little bit older, and he was just ranting on and on and on about the nervous system and the muscular system and strength and how you're going to use the same program for a grandma that you would use for an athlete. And the guy was dynamic, he was awesome, he was brilliant. His name is Dr. Fred Hatfield. The really cool thing is that I discovered that Dr. Fred Hatfield lives in my city or very close by. And through other friends, I've come to discover that this guy is a really stand-up dude. He's one of the first people that created the ISSA, and like I said, he was on the videos. Might not be anymore. And he's not the type of guy that's gonna jerk you over. He's in more ways than one, he's a strong individual. So not only am I giving it my endorsement because I've gone through it and it was valid. It's not the reason why I'm a great coach, but I used it to get my foot in the door. It was my very first foot in the door. And I'm endorsing it because I know the man that created the organization is a stand-up guy. And he's strong character, and he's the type of individual that you want to do business with. Now, like I said to you, it was my foot in the door. It may be a good foot in the door for you. I don't know how certifications work any longer because I've got enough of them that I stopped paying attention. But what I would invite you to do, if it is the way it was when I took it, and it was just basically, you got some VHSs and a textbook and you studied and you took the test, that it's not going to be enough. If you're okay with being, your run-of-the-mill trainer that, makes $8 an hour or whatever the case may be and cleans off equipment at the gym, cool. But if you're looking to be the best at this, and this is something my dad used to say to me, he said, don't do anything unless you plan on being the best. So I would invite you, and I talk to all of you guys, some people have said that Elliott Hulse is like our big brother. And if I was your big brother, I would give you the same advice that my dad gave me, which is don't do this shit or anything else unless you have it in your heart to be the best. And if that's the case, you're going to want to look at specifically internships and mentorships and getting very close to people who are doing what you want to do, not necessarily talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I studied a lot of Paul Chek. I've gone to a lot of his classes and courses. And even to this day, I have mentors. Bob Glazier is my mentor in bioenergetics, Dan Kalish in physiological strength. So the idea here is that you're just starting the journey. It's a great place to start, but keep going and become the best. Yo, Elliot!